bet you this worked. Can you hear me now? Yes, you can. I can see it moving. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Did I do the things? How about now? Can you hear me now? Testing, testing. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Technical difficulties. Can you hear me now?
No, I can hear you.
Ah ha ha! beautiful. All I had to do was unplug it and plug it back in again. Who knew? Technology is our friend. Adam, thank you for your help. I'll catch you later on the live. It's Adam Fox, everybody. See him later. All right, Kiana, thank you so much for letting me know that there's going to be some technical difficulties. I gave the whole spiel silent. There's nothing worse than that. I'll be very quick again. My name is Seth Spicer, doing this at CCHS. We stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7:30, 11:30, and 5:30 a.m., a.m., p.m. Health and fitness should be accessible. We do this to remove the barriers to your health and fitness goals and to support you on your goal train. It feels good to know that you can actually hear me now. If the intensity is too hard, too easy, the program gets harder as we go on, or you can just take a break. It shouldn't be too terribly hard. We just want to make this consistent part of your habits in the morning, afternoon, or evening when you get home from work. I have my program up here in front of me, ready to lead you all through it, and we're ready to get our jazz on this morning bright and early now that our technical difficulties are over. So with that said, I'll break out my phone again for the timer. I know I can't afford 2 screens. That's why I do this for free. And we'll start with our warm-up. All righty. Start with the hip circles. Get them moving to the back, around to the front. Whew. On Monday, we had some technical difficulties with the camera. Now the sound. Maybe on Friday, I'll be the one with the difficulties. I don't know. Switch legs, back and around. Feeling pretty invincible per usual, but I don't know. I'm going to have to watch out, take special care for the next few days. If you need a wall, as always, hold on to a wall for support while you do the hip warm-ups. We'll work away from the bottom up today. We'll go to our T-spine. Hands in the center. Rotate to the left. Rotate to the right. Do that about 7 times each side. Try and keep the hips facing forward as you do it. And reach as far behind you as you can go. If you start cramping up through here, it means you're doing it right. Just don't go so hard so you can still get the reps. Shoulder circles. Go ahead. Starting backwards, right into the big shoulder circles. All righty. If you're popping and cracking, but it doesn't hurt. If you're popping and cracking, but it doesn't hurt, that's all right. Pain is bad. If you feel pain, shut it down. If you feel a burn, that is good. Keep it going. All right. Shoulders feeling a little more loosey-goosey. Let's head on up to our neck. Neck circles, nice and slow. Bring it around town. And then do 5 of these, and we'll switch sides. Go ahead and switch sides. All right. And with that, we are ready to begin. We have 5 people watching, which is, I think, a new record for the time. Feels good, man. Not gonna lie. Good morning. We're going to start with our floor touches here in 20 seconds. Floor touches, standard base, hands down to the floor, come back up. We're going to do that for 30 seconds. Go ahead and find your position. First movement is butt backwards. Go as low as you can. 3, 2, 1, begin. And we're starting with our first workout of the morning. I said it once and I said it again. No better way to start the day than a cup of exercise. I got a curtain up in the back. Allows me to separate the house from the gremlin that somebody said in the comments was behind me. 3, 2, 1, and time. And we started the first exercise. Next up, we have snow angels. These can be bent over or they can be prone. Prone is on your belly. Bent over position is here. All right. Pick whichever position you feel best. Again, there's a standing progression for this workout for everybody. All right. If you cannot get to the floor. Snow angels. I'm starting bent over. 3, 2, 1, begin. You're waving to the floor for help. Say, floor, I shouldn't be awake this early. Halfway there. Keep going. Over the top, down to the sides, back straight the whole time. 3, 2, 1, begin. All right. 2 out of 8 done. Quarter of the way done with the first set. 1/6, so done with the workout. Lateral raises. Everybody's favorite. Everybody's favorite, the lateral raise. You can be standing or kneeling, your choice. This is for a better view of all of this. Lateral raises starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Out to the sides, back down. My arm is fully recovered from the soreness of the shot, of the vaccine Pfizer shot. I'm one of the Pfizer people. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. I'm going to turn the heat off really quick to make sure that you can hear me. I'm already warm enough as it is. The next exercise are shoulder twists or an alternating hook punch. An alternating hook punch, you have a solid base. You're punching back and forth. If you're doing that one, feel free to stay standing and do that. Or the Russian twists, copy me. Starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. You can have both hands off the floor, touching your elbows to your knees. You can have the feet on the floor to make it a little easier, touching behind your back. This is what we classically know as a Russian twist. These feel good. If you're standing, keep throwing jabs, keep throwing punches. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. I am feeling awoken. Next up, we have our squats. Any depth you like, any depth you please. You can leave the ground if you need more of a workout with a jump squat. You know, quarter squat, half squat. Surprise me. I know you're all working to the best of your individual needs and abilities. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, squat time. Now the ideal squat, just in case you're wondering, your torso is parallel with your tibia. So what that means is right here is at the same angle with the floor as my back, which now it is. All right. Don't worry about it too much. Just drop your butt towards the floor and call it good for a day. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Per usual, if you need water, go ahead and grab it. Next up, push-ups. If you need the wall, go ahead and do a wall push-up. The farther down the wall you go, the easier it is. Feel free to do a push-up from the floor, from your knees, or not. Push-ups starting in 3, 2, 1, Good morning. Let it begin. Just do as many as you can. Full range of motion for 30 seconds. Halfway. If you need to go from the knees, if you can make it halfway off the knees, and then you need to head to the knees, that works out just great. If you start from the knees, you can't keep going, that's okay too. Time. Next up, I's, Y's, and T's. Here's CCHS. We'll give you the T. Anyway, I's are directly overhead. Y's are at a 45-degree angle. T's are directly out to the side. You can do this from the bent over position. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. I's, Y's, and T's. You might say, Seth, I feel this in my upper back. I feel my posture improving. I feel my back muscles becoming swollen. That inflammation is a good thing. Those are your muscles growing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Next up, knee to elbow raises. You are going to be taking your knee, raising as high as you can to the outside, trying ideally to touch it to your hand, forearm, or get it way up if you're super athletic towards your armpit. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin for 30 seconds. If you want to go double time, you may. I like to just take it one at a time so I can still hold the conversation. 10 more seconds. Keep them up, keep them going high. Crunch towards it a little bit on the sides. 3, 2, 1, and time. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of set numero uno. We're going to go back to the top with some floor touches here in 15 seconds. 33% done with this workout. Good job. I see you working out there. Floor touches starting in 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and begin. Floor touches. You can go shoulder width apart. That works fine. If you want to be close, I'm not going to stop you, but I might restrict your movement a little bit. This feels safer to me, feels better to me. And exercise is all about what feels good for you. You aren't going to continue an exercise program if you don't like it. 3, 2, 1, and time. Alrighty. Does that say 6? It does say 6. Welcome if you're just joining us. My name is Seth Spicer. We're going through free bodyweight exercise training. All you have to do is open your ears and do as I do as I say. Free, easy, fantastic weight loss exercise in the morning. Next up after floor touches, we have snow angels. I'm going prone. If you'd like to do them bent over, you may. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Snow angels, arms at the side, arms overhead. If you have room for your feet, throw those out too. The snow is gone. Winter is no longer coming. Started rewatching Game of Thrones. It's aggressive start. Not gonna lie. 3, 2, 1, and time. Just really got to throw in the snow angels to counter all the swollenness we're getting from the push-ups, of course. Got to make sure our body is in balance. Really, you want a horizontal push, horizontal pull, vertical press, vertical pull, squat, and a hinge in every weightlifting session, exercise session that you do. And we throw in a couple core exercises too. Flappy birds, lateral raises, that is. Starting now. Arms moving laterally. Lateral is out to the side. The raise portion comes in when you raise your arms. And these are lateral raises. Of course, you all know this by now. I prefer to call them Flappy birds. It's less intimidating, less anatomically accurate. It looks more like what it actually is, a bird flying. 3, 2, 1, and time. Next up, we're back to core numero uno. That can be either shoulder twists, or if you're standing, the alternating hook punches. Okay? I'm going to do the hook punches this time, just so everybody can see that it's a possibility. If you're doing the shoulder twists, the Russian twists on the floor, feel free to hit the floor, and we're starting in 5 seconds. Solid base. 3, 2, 1, begin. Just throwing jabs. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hitting a good rhythm with it. Maybe a little 1, 2, 1, 2 action. If you really want to get it going, get the heart rate up. Don't throw your shoulder out of the socket, but just keep them going with nice short jabs. Quick jabs. They can't touch your hand. They can't stop you. 3, 2, 1, and time. I'm going to turn off that light that exists. Wait for it. Right there. Turns out it's just the sun coming through a window. I suppose I can't turn that one off, nor would you like it if I did. Starting up next with our squats. Any depth you feel comfortable with. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Take it to squat town. Away we go. Any depth you feel comfortable with. Again, if you feel pain, pain is no bueno. We do not want pain that good. Shut it down or take it easier. Try again tomorrow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Next up are push-ups. If you have Wally around, I'm actually going to move my various supply of masks so I don't touch them to my face on every rep. If you have Wally, go ahead and find him. I'm going back to the floor for my set of push-ups. I gotta get swole too. You gotta trust me. If I'm not swole, how are you gonna trust me? Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. And if you're able to just crank these out for 30 seconds, be my guest. I'm going to go nice and slow for the next 20 seconds, though. I have another session after this, and they catch up with you, believe it or not. 10 seconds left. Keep working. As many as you can get. 3, 2, 1, and time. If you're saying, Seth, how are you never tired? I don't know. Genetic anomaly. Maybe I hide it. I don't know. Next up, we have I's, Y's, and T's. Again, from the bent over position. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. I's over top. Y is at a 45-degree angle. T's directly out to the side. Straight back the whole time. If you want to hold it at the top for a second, that's how you really feel it. Five seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and time. Can you believe we're already done with set number 2? Last exercise of set 2 are our elbows to the side. Knees to the side. Knees to our elbows. Starting in 5 seconds. Looks like that. 3, 2, 1, begin. Knees to the outside. Try and touch your knee to your forearm. You'll feel your core contract to stabilize as you lift one leg off the ground. If you can't get them that high, if that's what you got, that's okay. Completely okay. 3, 2, 1, and time. Good work. Grab some water. We're going back to the top. You know, they call H2O because they saw some liquid and they're like, is that H? They said, no, that's H2. And the guy went, oh. Sorry, that's not what you're here for. Floor touches, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Floor touches. Butt back. First movement is butt backwards. This is a hinge variation. These can include deadlifts in your workout. Single leg deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts, stiff leg deadlifts. 3, 2, 1, and time. Those are different from squats because in squats, you go straight down, hinge, your butt goes backwards. Next up, snow angels. Prone or bent over. If you're standing, bent over. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Begin. It's been probably 60 and sunny. More days already this spring than all last spring combined. Feels good, man. I'm not gonna lie. 10 more seconds. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1, and time. Now, if at any point I stop doing the exercise so I can better instruct, don't hate me, just carry on, okay? All right. For those of you that are still with us and joining on, thank you so much. My name is Seth Spicer. I'm doing this with Jake Carroll and Adam Fox, looking to make health and fitness accessible. Lateral raises, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Out to the side. You can do these standing, kneeling, seated like me. All works the same muscles, the lateral delts, to earn you the boulder shoulders. This is set number 3. After some technical difficulties, we managed to catch back up. And time. I'm standing right here. I'm standing right here for the shoulder twist. If you all want to stay standing and do the alternating hook punch, that's on you. If you don't want to stand up, then join me for our shoulder twists, or AKA our Russian twists, as they call them in the exercise science world. I'll turn sideways. It's a better view. Starting with our core number 1 in 3, 2, 1, begin. Look to the floor. Try and touch behind you. About halfway there. You want to pick your feet up, touch your elbows to your opposite knee. Feel free. Make it a little bit harder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Fantastic. Next up, our real power duplicate here. We have our squats and our push-ups. Adam Fox, if you're still here, thank you for helping me with the mic check. Yana, thank you again for the feedback. If you guys have any comments, throw them in the chat, and I'll look at them. Squats starting in 3, 2, 1. Begin. You can tell the sun's out today. because that window, once the sun comes over the hill, lights this room up. It really kind of destroys the visual quality, but we'll work on it. Keep squatting, 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and time. Next up, we have the push-up. Fine, I know you've all been wanting to see me do the wall push-up. I'll go to my friend Wally, and I'll do the wall push-up. Just leave me alone. If you are on the floor, go ahead and find the floor. Push-ups. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Go for it. The higher up the wall you go, the easier it is. And if you want to make it harder, you can actually go to a lower surface, like the edge of your couch, and do push-ups from there. And it gets incrementally harder every degree closer to the floor you get. All right. Find the stable object that works best for you. 3, 2, 1, and time. Almost done, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with me. Starting this day off right together. It's really a great way for me to wake up in the morning, too. I want to sleep in and say, I have people waiting on me. The people beckon for their workouts in the morning. Anyway, I's, Y's, and T's starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. I move my arms overhead. Why do I listen to this guy go on? Because I give you the T about exercise in the morning. I's, Y's, T, directly overhead. Y at 45 degrees, T out to the side at 90 degrees. This will help correct our posture from days and days and days of sitting and time. Core number. And then we get a cool down and I start this over again. I'm excited for it. I hope you are too. We're going to try a standing cool down today. It's going to be nice. It's going to be very nice. 3, 2, 1. Knees to the outside elbow. I like to almost think about pushing my forearm down into my thigh. If you do that, you might feel your core turn on a little more. I recommend giving it a try. 3, 2, 1, and time. Great work, ladies and gentlemen out there. I'm proud of you. I'm glad we have 3 people stay the entire time that I could see only on this platform alone. That feels good. Makes my time feel worth it. I know my time is currently being given for free $99, but I'm glad you're here. The cool down today is going to be completely standing. Just going to do a little shake it out. A little leg shake. Go ahead and do this for about 10, 15, 30 seconds. While breathing. In through the nose. Out through the nose if you can. At least breathe in through the nose. Shake it out a little bit. Perhaps you got some lactic acid buildup in your legs. You went a little harder on the squats. This is going to feel good just to get the lactic acid out. For the upper body, giving ourselves hugs. Almost like Michael Phelps preparing for a race. Sorry, Michael Phelps. Again, if you see this ever, please don't sue me for using your name and likeness. The likeness. Make sure we're breathing, trying to slow our breaths. If we slow our breath, we slow our heart rate. And then take a couple seconds. Just breathing. really try and slow your breaths. The reason a cool down is important, as you carry on, I will explain. Keep breathing. Breathing is one of the easiest ways to get our body into a parasympathetic rest and digest state to kind of relieve the stress of the workout and get us prepared for the remainder of the day. Keep breathing. Mindfulness is surprisingly related to health and fitness because once you become aware of your thoughts, feelings, behaviors, once you can look out into the future and say, this is something I do or do not want to do, this is something that does or does not contribute to my health goals, once you become mindful of that, you can start to control, hopefully control those variables and make it easier for you to reach your health and wellness goals. All right. Take a few more seconds. I'm going to end the stream and start it right back up. We were a couple minutes slow because of technical difficulties. So I'm going to end this and hop right back on to send another update out there for people that might have missed it. Thank you all so much for joining. If you want to come back and do a double, I'm afraid of you. Thank you all, and I'll see you Friday at 7:30 a.m. Seth Spicer out.